Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Third down and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
First down.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Set to go now on first and 10.
First down.
Allen going to give it to Cook. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
13 more yards. That's another Bills. First down.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
11 more yards. That's good for the Bills.
On first down, it's Allen. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. His fourth TD grab.
Of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession, too. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here.
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth.
After review of the play.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Next to score, Bills 7, Chiefs nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And this ball incomplete on third down. Here's their punter now. And down to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Oh, look like seen for a moment, is taken down after a solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
James Cook. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, Josh Allen. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A fair catch signal, and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to take over once more. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Mahomes just going to flip this forward. He's got room past the 35. And they will finally run him down. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 35 yards.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. Pickup there of 13. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. We'll try to set up the screen here with some checkup.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Bills offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20.
It's a gain of 50.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Khalil Shakir, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Huff running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Davis is in. Touchdown, middle.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Down pass to tack on the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills extend their advantage to 14-3. We are through 1. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Xavier Worthy. Incomplete. The coverage by Terrell Bernard.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Gain of 13 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Now a run on 1st down. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And in motion is Brown. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Here's a short throw blocked by Wiley. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A 7-yard gain.
Here's 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. TJ records his 5th sack of the year. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. Patrick to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Simmons on the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
They'll run. It's Ty Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
taken down.
Here's third down and a few inches.
No gain on the play. It's now third and less than a yard.
He'll try to run for it with Johnson. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
22 yards.
First and 10.
That's good for a Bills first down.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
To the left side in the hands of Rice. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Play action here. Mahomes. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Yards on the play. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes on first down. They'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Brings up second and 12.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it third and 4.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Here's Mahomes. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
At the 38-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
15 yards on the play. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Firing right side, brought in by Brown.
Complete to
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
at the 41-yard line.
Mahomes now on second down. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They'll come up here first and 10.
First down. It's a gain of
Gray
10.
is the motion man here.
First down, Chiefs.
Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close.
City Chiefs.
Mahomes now to throw again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hanson and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We're officially on to the second half of the season, Week 10. The playoff race starting to faintly take shape. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the NFC. And he's been around for a while, but he's still got it. Alvin Kamara. He gets a seal here and a seal here, and off he goes. Why don't we move on now and check in on another big mid-season matchup. And this is the former UCLA Bruin, Zach Charbonnet. He'll take this one in from 2 yards out. The Seahawks get their 5th win on the year as they get the victory here. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants taking on the Tennessee Titans. And it's Cam Ward. He connects here on a 36-yard touchdown. The Titans accomplish what they set out to do as they come away with the road victory. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on, the risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
They go play action with Mahomes. He'll get that one complete to Rice. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 27 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Gray is the motion man here.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6. I don't love the call. When you all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn around and just hand the ball to your running back, you gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll lead to a second down.
Alert, alert, alert!
Here's a handoff to Cook. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. It is third and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down.
Holding.
Big call here. It was third down. The Bills bringing on the punt team.
For the Bills.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They trail by 2. And we start this drive with 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Hey, 43. It's a gain of 14 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Short throw caught by the tight end, Gray. The attacker's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Mahomes going to look to run with this one. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 15. First down, Kansas City.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down.
A gain of 15.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's got it at the 3.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and 1.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
Encroachment defense. Still fourth down.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Now Mahomes. And this is on. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Rashee Rice. Touchdown Chiefs. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will up the lead to 5. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Cook. He's going to get forward for about 5 yards, but this one might be coming back. Let's check in with the referee. Looking to throw. It's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Another really nice pickup there, Mike, and we've seen them continue to utilize him in the passing game really from the jump, and these are the kind of numbers you traditionally see out of a #1 receiver, but at least for this game here, he's been their #1 option in this offense.
And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. The pass caught right side by Coleman. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun, here is Allen. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. James Cook, the intended target.
Now 4th down.
And now it's 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. A first down throw for Mahomes. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 39.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line. 3rd and 7.
Back at the 42.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The break, the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco. He gets the 4th quarter going, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Here's a 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12. At the 31-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's to Gray. Open on the left side. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
9 brings up 3rd down.
Mahomes back. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have that 1st down. Gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
First down. It's a gain of 6.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Now Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Gray. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Noah Gray. Touchdown KC. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Kick is good.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to draw yourself back in it.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Tighten up. Off 52.
Throwing now, Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Bills first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll air one out for Palmer. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Half 85. What's up?
To the air once more is Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll set up the screen to Cook. And for the moment, that's a first down. But we do have a marker down. Let's see if this one will hold up. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. Throwing again is Allen. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Trying to find Ray Davis out of the backfield. And it's going to be 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more preps to score touchdowns.
And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Buffalo.
10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Allen. Got his man at the 6. And he'll take this down to the end goal coming up.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
To throw again, it's Allen. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Pass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills have cut the deficit to 5.
Makes the score Chiefs 26, Bills 21.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Now Pacheco loses the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Mahomes. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Gray. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler in 2nd down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Throwing is Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
A carry for Cook. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. It is 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Down the field, he's got the hook up to Shaquille. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
First down.
So time becoming a factor, down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though.
Round 80.
1st and 10, and it's Allen. Now a shot here, deep middle. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Again, it's Allen to the air. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
The Bills first down.
Allen to throw again. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
One more time going up top with Allen. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. Here we go, 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5.
From the gun, here is Allen. Flush to his right, And he will take this one across into the end zone. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Yellow.
The RPO will get it to Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good. Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Victory very much in sight now. They'll take a knee.
Yellow.
2nd and 11. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Yellow. Argo blue lady.
So, it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.